Hey there guys and gals, welcome back to the bench. It's work here. Mail time. Now, this isn't the kind of mail time where somebody else sent me something and I get to open it up and find out what it is. This is the kind of mail time where I got something that I ordered and I get to open it up and show you guys what it is. So what we have in this box here is some good old homegrown Cajun goodness. I'm going to be opening it up with whatever the heck this guy is. This is an Uzi knife that I've had for a long time now. It's been through some hell. That'll do for ripping. Alright. That's all we got in the box. Just one little thing. You'll have to excuse the workbench right now. I'm trying to clean up and reorganize some ammo a little bit. Now inside here, we got some internal components. I'm getting ready to do a small series on upgrading my P07. So I ordered some parts from Cajun Gunworks. Now the point of these upgrades is going to be to smoothen and lighten up the double action trigger without having much effect on the single action trigger. So I called Cajun Gunworks, these guys right here. I'll put a link to them in the description below. And I talked to them about how to achieve that. And here's what we came up with. First off, in this little kit are some springs that we ordered. So this is a reduced power hammer return spring. This is a reduced power plunger spring for the disconnect. And this is the CZ P07 and P09 short reset kit. This kit includes a couple of newly machined components, an elongated firing pin, an extra spring, and an extra pin. So these should all together lighten up and clean up my double action trigger pull without having much of an effect on the single action. I don't mind the single action trigger pull that much. I don't want it much lighter, but the double action could stand to use a little bit of cleaning up. So that's this half of it. The other half is in relation to an issue that I had in my previous video. I'll post a link to that somewhere up here. So these are night sights. Now I've never done sights before. I've never done any of this before. So you guys are going to kind of ride along with me as I figure out what exactly I'm doing here. Inside this night kit set, I did not expect these. It came with a couple of punches. It looks like just machined aluminum. This particular one has a nylon insert in the front. And this one has a square face. So that'll be nice to help out. Okay. Get out. Get it. There we go. So the sights that I ended up getting are the Trigicon insert night sights. It's a big dot in the front, two small dots in the rear, so I still have a 3-dot setup, and we'll be putting this on the P07 along with the other stuff in an upcoming video. That's it for what was in the package. Unfortunately, I don't see any instructions on the spring kits, but that's alright, I'll figure out how those go in. The sights, however, do have instructions in here. We'll go over that too when we get around to it, so keep an eye out on the channel to catch a couple how-tos. I'm going to be testing the trigger weight before and after this upgrade to see just how it affects it, both double action and single action. If I can, I'll try to test it along the way, to see how each modification affects the trigger weight pull. Well, that's all for now. And remember, until next time, do your research, get informed, and get to work.